What up, Seahawk fans? We love you guys here on the channel, and because of you, we have now reached 30,000 subscribers here on Seahawks Today. An amazing accomplishment, and a while back, you guys hit me up and said, when we get to 30,000 subscribers, can Jones do a Gatorade bath? And I said, absolutely, I would do that. I'm a man of my word, and so on Sunday's Seahawks Today watch party, I will be doing a Gatorade bath. But I need to know, as we get ready for said Gatorade bath to celebrate 30,000 subs, what color should the Gatorade bath be? Should it be a Seahawk color of some sorts? Maybe you're a traditionalist and like some orange Gatorade. I don't know, whatever it may be. Let me know in the chat what color the Gatorade bath should be on Sunday for our watch party. Welcome into Seahawks Today, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones here with you. So glad to have you with us. On today's show, we have the latest Seattle Seahawks news and rumors, as we'll get you up to speed on what's going on with Travis Homer. Also, a couple of roster updates as well when it comes to a few guys that the Seahawks worked out. Let's begin there, as the Seahawks worked out defensive backs DeMarcus Fields, Steele, and Kary Vincent Jr. on Tuesday. And the Seahawks are looking at these potential options here because, believe it or not, the Seahawks are actually trying to find some depth of some sorts at the defensive back positions. And when we say that, obviously we're not talking up top. We're talking towards the bottom of the depth chart of just trying to find some other bodies involved due to the injuries that have occurred. Let's go ahead and take a player profile look at these three options. The first of those being DeMarcus Fields. Fields was an undrafted rookie out of Texas Tech. And at Tech, he had 4 interceptions, 41 pass breakups in 53 games with the Red Raiders. Did play in a couple of games this year for the New Orleans Saints, where he was picked up as an undrafted free agent. Ultimately, though, he is available on the free agent market, still trying to find somewhere else to go, but he could be somebody that the Seahawks potentially turn to there. Another name is Steele, and Steele is an undrafted rookie out of USC, and in his time at SC, he had 3 interceptions, 12 pass breakups in 29 games with the Trojans, and already spent some time with the Steelers and the Miami Dolphins this year, but he did not play in that stretch, unlike what we saw from DeMarcus Fields, where he had 26 snaps all on special teams. Steele had not seen the field at all. So that's another option. And then there's one more, the veteran of the bunch, if you want to call him that. That is Kary Vincent Jr., a 7th-round pick last year out of LSU. Originally drafted by Denver, and he's kind of already been around as he was traded to Philadelphia, then spent 1 week on the Niners practice squad this year, and he appeared in 2 games last season. He's another guy that the Seahawks are looking at. So with that, just a few names that the Seahawks worked out this week. Should the Seahawks sign a defensive back? You saw the names there, and there could be other options available as well. This is our pinned comment today. Should they sign a DB, whether it's one of those guys or somebody else? Let me know in the comment section. Type S for sign. Type P for pass if Seattle should make a move to sign a defensive back. S for sign, P for pass. Now here's the deal. The Seahawks are a little shorthanded at cornerback right now. And I know that we've spent a lot of time on this show praising the young rookie corners that Seattle has with what Tariq Woolen has put together, a Pro Bowl caliber season as a rookie, with what Kobe Bryant has done as a rookie as well. But you look at the injuries, Artie Burns and Sidney Jones both dealing with groin issues. That's got to hurt. And then Trey Brown with his knee injury began the year on that PUP list. We're still waiting for him to come back at this point in time. So just trying to find anybody right now for this Seahawks team to fill kind of the gaps of some sorts. As you can see, Mike Jackson starting alongside Woolen and Bryant, but they still need more potentially to fill in for the Seahawks to find other options of some sorts. Look, it's not going to move the needle that much, potentially adding Fields or Steele or Vincent, but at the very least, it could provide just a little bit extra depth, just some breathing room of some sorts on this Seahawks roster with the injuries that have been suffered to that position there. So something to keep in mind as far as looking at other options go. So be honest with me. How concerned are you about the cornerback depth right now? Knowing that the Seahawks are already short about 3 corners right now and having to work out these free agent corners right now who, I'll be honest, none of the resumes jump off the page for any of those 3 guys. Where's your concern level at this moment? Scale it for me in the comments section, 1 through 10, what your concern is for that group at this point in time. Let me know, 1 through 10, how concerned you are about the depth with the Seahawks cornerbacks at this point in time. Today's show is presented by BetUS, the exclusive sportsbook partner of Chat Sports. If you go to chatsports.com/bet, you'll get a 125% deposit bonus at checkout when you use the promo code Seahawks125. You put $100 down, you get $125 to spend for free. It's a great deal. Chatsports.com/bet. You can bet on this weekend's NFL action as well as the NBA, the World Series, college football, and more. It's all in one place. Chatsports.com/bet. Promo code Seahawks125. Let's talk injury news now, and this is good for the Seahawks as running back Travis Homer is back at practice this week after going on injured reserve after Week 3. Remember, Homer sustained a rib injury in the Week 3 loss to the Falcons, and we haven't seen him since. And the running back position has been an area of concern with the injury situation. Obviously, Kenneth Walker has been outstanding since taking over as RB1, but he dealt with a hernia injury at the beginning of the year. Rashad Penny's gone. Don't forget, it wasn't too long ago Chris Carson retired from his neck injury. And so with all these things that have added up, it's a positive to see Travis Homer come back. Now, granted, these statistics don't jump off the page for what Travis Homer did. Just 1 carry for 7 yards in Week 3. Week 2 had 2 carries for 9 yards, 4 catches for 33 receiving yards. And then Week 1 had 1 catch for 2 yards. I understand that might not excite you too much, but the truth of the matter is, getting Homer back is bigger than you would think for this Seahawks team right now because the Seahawks are evaluating all their options of trying to find a number 2 running back. DJ Dallas has had some moments here and there, but can they trust him for the remainder of the season? Is he good enough to be that RB2? That remains to be seen. And so whether it's DJ Dallas or Travis Homer or whether it's Jones who they brought in for the Saints, at least they have some other guys that they can try and see if something works. At this point, Travis Homer, the thing that stands out for me is the dual threat ability that he brings to the table. You look at the career statistics, and his receiving numbers are almost as impressive as his rushing numbers. 40 catches, 340 yards, and a touchdown. Career rushing-wise, 68 career carries for 397 yards and a touchdown. So although we haven't seen Travis Homer play a whole lot in the regular season, this is still a guy that in his time has shown that he's a dual threat, that he can kind of do both things there. So it's good to have him back on the football field. And Homer is not just a third down back for Seattle. He's arguably the best pass blocker out of the entire running back rotation for the Seahawks. But he's also a quality contributor on special teams as well. So with Travis Homer, don't read too much into the lack of playing time. There's a whole lot more to look into of what he brings to the table necessarily there. So excited to see him return to the Seattle Seahawks and be hopefully ready to go this weekend. Nonetheless, him being back at practice is a step in the right direction. So a warm welcome back to Travis Homer. Glad to have him back with this Seattle Seahawks team. Spam WB to welcome back Travis Homer to the Seattle Seahawks in the comments section. WB for welcome back. If you're excited he's there, glad to see him healthy and all that, spam WB in the chat to send some love to Travis Homer here on Seahawks Today.